Hello, I'm Lee-Sung Chul, teacher being responsible for lecture, the teacher's role in media education. During this time, let you learn what kind of abilities teachers should have and what kind of roles they play. Media education is one that comes and goes along, producing introspection, reality, theory, enthusiastically interfering and analyzing at a distance. In other words, it is the endless interaction of involvement and understanding. When needed, teachers should be a leader that suggests the direction among students, help them make a right decision. Simultaneously, they play a facilitator that provides enough materials to make them make a balanced decision about media and help them. At this moment, teachers should not make mistakes, such as not waiting for students, hurrying due to not enough time, or doing activity instead of students. To prepare for a new language, a new era appearing new medium, raising communication ability is required to the understanding of media environment surrounding me. We call the ability media literacy. Before the class, teachers need to examine whether themselves fully understand media literacy that they will teach. This screen is the check sheet of media literacy for teachers. If it is not easy to surely say yes, in this check sheet, it is good to try to develop media literacy ability before the class. The reason is because it is not easy that education surpasses the teacher's quality. The best way to increase expertise is to participate in research meeting consisting of teachers. You can share their educational experiences, increase critical view about media. It is good to refer to the books as below to raise expertise for yourselves. As the Media Education Manifesto is written by David Buckingham, British writer, famous media education scholar, it suggests the topics that we are sure to think about media literacy. He suggests a lot of things to be helpful, the core concept to be taught in media education, and critical understanding or specific teaching method, and etc. Such the things are helpful not only for novice teachers, but also for people who introspect the education system. As a Create to Learn is written by Rennie Hobbs, media educator. It instructs us to raise scholars' ability to critically think and interact with. At the same time, it tells how to produce video, blog, website, remix, podcast, infographics. We can get many kinds of media teaching methods from this book. Lastly, Teaching Digital Natives is written by Mark Fransky. He used the term digital native in his thesis for the first time. Today, it tells how to establish the relationship with students interacting with media and digital technology. How to teach them. How to use technology in class, and what the responsibility and limitation are. As the media educator, one of the important attitudes is to carefully check the media used by student, interest, field of interest, culture, and etc. As maintaining intimacy with students, a great media educator observes their preferences in media and frequently used media, and personally experienced those things. In addition, an educator respects the interests of students and makes them take part in class using their interests, and observing lack of stress help to prevent the problems of media or digital. This case is the scene that I observed the media used by students and applied interesting field to the class. I often examine what kind of smartphone apps students use and talk with them. In this process, students can share useful information with other friends, and teachers know students' interests. The right scene is the book written in online about students' favorite game. Sometimes students are excessively observed in or depend on an online game, so they think of games without taking classes. Here, teachers don't stop games. Instead, teachers find a reason that students want to play games and help to reserve students' desire based on their sound way. So I proceed to find various information, such as not only game character, tool, or technique, but also game company or kind of similar games. Even students who have difficulty writing 2 or 3 sentences in writing class are immersed in writing game book, inspect and organize their thinking. A great media educator is qualified for the ability to design the media class. The first thing to do is analyze target for education. The aim of the lesson are clear. When we figure out why students take this class, what extent they have previous knowledge and technique, and what kind of background they have. Next, we have to consider what we will teach. For this, teachers should look for and examine teacher's guide or material related to media learning by analyzing the education contents. We select the aim of the lesson, considering the ability of learners through minute examination. Third, we select models of instruction about how to teach. For example, teachers can demonstrate by themselves or students can investigate it by themselves. If you select models of instruction, let's make out a lesson plan. It's good to write the outline of lesson as below when making out a lesson plan for the media class. Outline includes lesson time and aims of lesson, teaching method, evaluation, and materials. Such things are the role of cover, delivering the basic information about the class. The lesson plan can be written with introduction, course, and organizing. In the introductory step, we can use the question inducing free answers, asking experiences, or visual and auditory media resources. In the course step, we should evenly reflect the aim of lesson to the lesson's contents. The activity of students should be suggested considering students' ability, but it should be organized to finish activity within the class. As it takes long to produce media, we should instruct to secure enough time or previously make first draft. Organizing step includes assessment, question, answer, summary, and organizing related the aim of lesson. When there are outcome of the media class, you let them share with others. Further, you can consider ideas connecting practically project. If we clear up the contents, media education is not to instruct just media, knowledge, and technique. But to need teachers' endless introspection and effort through interaction with students, the media education should become scaffolding that students can learn and improve themselves. That's all. Thank you.